Yeah. Jones. And welcome to Logic Lounge, episode 47. Damn. Brought to you, of course, by Block Legend 7. Shouts out to Block. Shouts out to Angie. Hold on, I ain't even put my earpiece in. Hold on. Okay, we in there like swim well. Like I say, brought to you by Block Legend 7. Say just got in. Damn, I already knew that grocery shopping somewhere else. Episode 47. Say on my way home. For sure, brother. For sure. Shouts out to Block. Man, I'm 3 from 50, y'all. 3 from 50. I'm excited. Grateful and excited. So for the 47th episode, man, I just wanted to talk about something, as always, that is right in our face, but a lot of people don't talk about it. And honestly, that's truth. Truth is something I feel now in my older age is something that's been misused so much. And of course, that's something we know, like people that's being fake, things like that. But it's something that's misused so much and people just don't talk about it. For example, I'll use myself in any situation that I talk about, especially now, being older. I remember always knowing or hearing that you want people to tell you the truth. You want people to keep it real with you. You don't want nobody to lie to you, coddle your feelings. And I know that now. But I used to go off that and be like, yo, okay, I want somebody to keep it real with me all the time. And in all honesty, I didn't like the truth. Now, what I could say that I'm proud of is that in me not necessarily liking the truth, I never showed it in the way that I see so many people do, where they look for truth and when they get it, they feel like they being judged. I never felt like I was being judged. I just didn't like what I was hearing, even if I didn't agree with it. But there's a lot of people, man, that I notice they request the truth, but ain't none of them able to handle that shit. And I ain't gonna say none of them. Like I say, I'll say majority of people can't handle the truth because they feel like you're judging them or they feel like you're hating. Here's the other misuse of it. You gotta watch out for people that legitimately tell you they telling you the truth, and they're the ones that's hating, envious, just mad about some shit, and then to tell you some shit like, man, I'm just keeping it real. One of those truths for me, when I was younger, been a big dude all my life. When I was younger, I would always hear, man, you might need to lose weight. You need to lose weight. And in all honesty, they'll be saying something like, yo, your joint's gonna end up hurting, blah, blah, blah. They'll give me all these, which I didn't know at the time were facts. They would give me these facts about why I need to lose weight. That honestly was the truth. But I ain't want to hear that shit. And again, what I don't understand, because even with that, I didn't feel like telling somebody like, hey man, fuck you, I don't need to lose weight. I might shut down, I hear them, and just kind of go about my business. Never felt like they were judging. I've also ran into people that will say little things that is hate. Man, you too big for this. You too big for that. How the fuck you know? Unless you talking about something like clothes or getting into like a certain vehicle or a ride at an amusement park or some shit like that. How is it that you telling me I'm too big for something? This is what I mean by truth, because then they defense will be, oh man, I'm just keeping it real with you. I'm just, you can't take the truth. I can take the truth, man. Y'all just full of it. So, truth has been misused in so many situations, and I'm pretty sure it's been like that forever. The older I get now, I promise you, I embrace the fuck out of truth. Because I've realized as I've gotten older, you don't know every fucking thing. Block say this shit all the time. The more you learn, the more you realize you don't know shit. You don't know shit. There's a difference between being rude and being truthful. That's facts. What's up, Nene? That's facts, and that's what I mean. Like, people will tell you, okay, man, you know, I can even understand, like, okay, I can use you, Nene. If you ask me something, right, and I know it's a truth that may bother you, you know, there are things you can do to kind of coddle a person's feelings and still be truthful and still not be trying to belittle a motherfucker or make them feel some type of way. Because that's what I mean by misuse of truth. I've probably had situations where, like, you sure you want me to comment on that? I have this thing where I say, am I just listening or do you want me to respond? And I know y'all have heard that before. Because that's, you know, sometimes the truth ain't necessary. That's a feeling of minds. I don't know that to be facts for everybody. Sometimes people don't need to hear stuff. But I'm saying if you request it and ask for it and I give it to you in a decent type of way, I'm not judging or hating. But if I just suggest it to you and it's not wholehearted, you are fucking hating. You are fucking being an asshole. All my people know I'm a big guy, right? And all of y'all have honestly had situations where y'all had to tell me, hey man, be cool. But in none of those situations have y'all made me feel like I'm a piece of shit. Truth can make people feel like pieces of shit. Listen, I know Block probably be like, yo, you tell motherfucker what it is every time. I personally believe there is a time for certain truth. I sit back and watch. I'm not going to sit back and watch you self-destruct. But if it's not something that would be a self-destruct type of thing, you know, keep that shit to yourself. How far will you go to keep it real? Because some of that shit be prying. If I just up and offer you this information and like I say, you're not damaging nothing, like you got little kids and you doing some shit that's getting your kids in danger, and I might be like, man, you know, GA, chill out type shit. Or I'm telling you, I can't stand the you need to motherfucker. Especially a motherfucker that ain't got their shit together. Which I guarantee you, majority of the time, those are the ones that do that shit. Don't know shit but can tell you everything and tell you they telling you the truth. Oh, you can't take the truth. I've had so many situations, I'll leave them people nameless, where people have just made me feel dumb by something they considered truth. Motherfucker done been called nasty before. All type of shit because of my weight, when really it's you know, people don't think to ask certain questions. Nigga, why you eat so much? You know what I'm saying? I ain't never got to ask that. It's a whole bunch of, man, you should, you shouldn't, you should, you shouldn't. Man, fuck you. How am I going to receive any of that? You misusing truth. Because like I said, I'm not taking away from the people that said it, the good ones and the bad ones. These were facts. Like, yo, this weight is going, because I'm paying for it right now. Like, yo, this weight, hey, man, you know what I'm saying? You might want to chill out. But some you need to type shit. Laughing at a motherfucker and telling them, like, oh, he just couldn't take the truth. I guarantee you, if you show some of them people their truths, because I know all of us know some things that, and just the type of people that we are, I know my circle at least, type of people that we are, we've seen some funny shit, and we just don't say nothing if you are people at the time. Again, if you're not damaging, doing something where I see you about to like run into a brick wall, and even then I'm not gonna dictate shit to you. I'm not gonna dictate. Who am I? We all grown. You live your life how you want to live your life. But if I'm your friend and I see you on some crash and shit, I try to help and give a helping hand. But if you doing some shit that I might not rock with and probably could give you some advice, I don't just suggest that shit, because that shit ain't the right way of using truth, in my opinion. Damaging, yes. If it's just funny to look at, no. I don't feel like you should have to necessarily go there. And again, to elaborate with the damaging part, be careful in how you give that message. Because depending on the level of the damage, you know what I'm saying, you might have to give a more aggressive message. But if it's not that, man, you say, Blocks, I can't wait to get to shit. Dun dun dun. Cue the Law and Order music. But no, for real, man. And like I say, that's my thoughts. I know stern people, right? And those same stern people, they still not dictators, man. That's what I mean by time for like the truth and shit. You've been in that position, Blockshot. Nikki has. My cousin Skrill, where y'all had to tell me some shit I wasn't aware of, but at no time did y'all dictate anything to me. Even in you having to be aggressive, you motherfuckers had to yell. Y'all know how not-headed I am. The ones that know me. And sometimes I don't see shit. But even if I don't see that shit and you trying to dictate that shit to me, man, listen. I don't think that's a handling of the truth. What's up, Alicia? Greetings and salutations. I don't think that's a good handling of the truth. I'm dead ass serious, you know that. Because like I say, I am a person, right? I try to be as honest as possible. I am a person that do not lie because I don't remember shit that happens. Listen, most of my circle is my memory with certain shit. I block shit out. I don't have time for that type of shit. So like I say, with that, motherfucker might have to come a little aggressive sometimes. My cousin Skrill had to block. Come on, man. Shy Nikki. Because I legitimately, I think y'all come to know now that I don't be lying about that shit. I don't be lying about that shit. If I don't know something, I don't have a problem in telling you I don't know whether you think I should know the shit or not. And you'll see it. Because once you give it to me, and I'll be looking at you like, damn. Never malicious intent in anything I do. So I cannot stand a person that claim they are keeping it real when really you just a hating ass dictator. And that's my experience. Like I say, that's my experience. I'm not saying that's anybody else's. I know there's some people that relate. I know there's some people that don't. I just feel like there's a time for that shit. You see me crashing by all means, and you my people, don't let me crash. Don't be telling me what I should do, just spur of the moment type shit, just because you feel like dictating some shit. I'm not gonna grasp to that shit, whether you feel like you keeping it real or not. Your truth ain't everybody's truth, and then there's universal truth. It's like I say, if you're not damaging, I gotta use the Vogue example. When I was in the QC, I've had friends that I know were straight up heads. Functional as hell. Do I want to do that shit? Did I do that shit? No. But you got people, man, you don't need to do that shit. Man, who the fuck are you? Let that motherfucker do it now. Same person. I ain't had a person that was off that shit and holding the infant at the same time. Okay. And now I'm gonna be like, yo, or I'm gonna get the fuck away from it. Is I don't need to be around no shit like that. I ain't with that. Leisha say sometime be claiming. Oh, okay, I guess you're saying sometimes they be claiming they are telling the truth, but it's not the truth, it's their opinion. Hey, hold on. On everything. On everything. That's a beautiful point. Your truth ain't everybody's truth. I've had female friends that dress bogus as hell. Unless we going to a children type event, you live your best life. Now, I might not be hanging with your ass like that. But I don't feel the need to have to go there because it's not damaging. That's just some shit you like to do. Nah, nigga. Although you'll get on that, you don't get on that. There's some QC shit. I feel like it's different out here in Chicago. That could be some biased shit for me, being a Chicagoan, where I'm kind of used to certain ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying? So, but no, it's not you. You mild sauce to that. Leisha say I've experienced that recently. Where people claim they're telling you the truth, and they really just telling you a fucked up opinion. A pension. What the fuck? Man, QC was something different. Yeah, that's my second home though. That's my second home. I ain't gonna lie. I learned a lot of shit. I understood where some of the OGs, when I was coming up, man, they used to say things like, the ones that was trying to teach, they used to say certain things like, travel. They would tell me shit like this. So when I did, I understood where they were saying people that just stay in their habitat and they be in the box. Because I was only 2.5 hours away, an hour and a half if Sha Nikki driving, but that's another story. But I was only 2.5 hours away, and to me, it was a different world. It was a total different world, but I learned so much out there because I'm used to a certain class of people, you know what I mean? How they act, all that. I did see a lot of fake shit out there too, though. I did see a lot of people especially that was from my city, man. It's a lot of cats that used to use badges, use the city like that meant something. I also learned in the QC, it's crazy motherfuckers everywhere. It's just different type of crazies. Different type of crazies. Nigga, nah, for real, that's heavy foot Nikki right there. But nah, man, I've even had it from family. I don't want to say mostly from family, but a nice amount from family. Hell, my mother at times. Listen, my cousin Skrill, right? When I had man, I was knocking at 600 pounds, man. Like, I was a cool 5-something. And my cousin, man, was getting me on shit. I was eating right. I was exercising. And I got down to 180 pounds from the duration of working with him. I called my mom. And I tell her the day that I found out, like, yo, I done dropped this much weight and shit. This woman was like, check the scale. I say, what? She like, you should check the scale. Now, the way I'm trying to mimic her, because the way she said it, y'all, she was literally saying that shit like that was her truth. Like, that can't be right. You should check. I think that's one of the only times that I went off on my mother, not cussing or nothing like that, but I think that was one of the times I kind of went there. Oh shit, the general. Come through, sir.
That's wrong, but it's feeling right. Hold on, I think it's writing. Did it come through? Oh, yeah. But yeah, time keep on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Nigga, that's what the ceiling looks like. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But yeah, she literally, that was her truth. That was her truth. I think that was one of the only times, man, that I had some real words with that woman, because that just was not the time, in my opinion, knowing that struggle that I had dealt with. Now, if you dealing with somebody that just don't give a fuck, that's just what that shit is, and you usually know that shit when you doing it. Okay, electrifying. Hey, hey, stop! Hey, I'm taking the big boys. Stop with this.
Be-
I don't like that lean. You know, you looking like, you know.
because I agree with some of this shit. You my motherfucking, you my motherfucking brother. So
Yes, sir. We talk, brother.
I come from a different point of view. You're gonna have people in these comments that's coming from a point of view of not having confidence. So a lot
Hmm.
of people can't take shit no way. They don't give a fuck how you give it to them. You can be the softest motherfucker giving it to them, and they still can't take that shit. So I don't be wanting to hear that bullshit. Sometimes I'm not gonna let you be a motherfucking crackhead. If you smoking, nigga, get off that motherfucking pipe, nigga. Period. I ain't your man's if I'm letting you smoke crack. Fuck what you talking about. People in this motherfucking car, it's a malicious, man. Fuck that shit. The problem we having right now is ain't nobody telling their motherfucking people when they out of pocket. Yo, you scared to even tell your homegirl that she foul. We scared to tell our homeboys to stop cheating on this motherfucking girl. He got a good girl and his funky ass is foul. That's the problem we got now. Y'all punk ass feelings. I ain't him. I ain't dude. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna tell your bogus ass. Fuck that shit. That's the problem you got now. Y'all soft as hell in this generation right now. We don't need no more soft motherfuckers. Period. To save y'all motherfucking feelings. Some of y'all foul, and y'all need to be told you foul, and I don't give a fuck
So,
how a motherfucker tell you.
so you ain't hear me say that?
Fuck that,
You,
no.
you don't believe that
Um,
there's a time for it
no.
at
The
all.
time is now, nigga. No. You said you know a
Oh,
motherfucker that's a crackhead and it's their life and they can smoke the pipe. No. No, you can't.
so nigga, use something else. Use me.
No,
You
you
ain't
can't.
never, you
If
ain't never ridiculed me,
you
nigga.
smoking crack, nigga, I'll tag you and put your big ass in rehab. Fuck you talking about. I ain't gonna let you smoke the pipe. You got me fucked up out here. Weed and coke and the pipe is two different things, nigga. Let's get it together here. Come on now. Sometimes you gotta put your goddamn foot down. If
I'm
I
not, I'm not
if
disagreeing
I
with that
love
though.
you for real and care about you, some motherfuckers want to see you crash out. They really don't give a fuck about you when they
Yeah,
get through talking. Because when you love a motherfucker, you gotta stand on them sometimes.
yeah.
That's a different type of love. See, I don't know where these punk motherfuckers come from, but it's a thing called tough love. We old school. My grandma and them gave us tough love. All that, I can't take the way they said it, man. Listen, Howard Fleece need to say that shit to me, nigga. Say that shit. Say it. I'm your brother. And how I feel about it, whatever. But if it need to be said, don't you hold back if I'm smoking the pipe. Talking about, he's living his best. No, I'm not. I'm not living my
I
best.
said, I said cocaine. I said heads. You can't tell me you ain't seen no functional one. And who am I to
Listen.
tell you that
I
shit?
ain't
Like,
hanging with listen, ain't nobody I'm hanging with too. And if you was too, now I tie your big ass up and send you to rehab.
nigga, so my heart can bust. You crazy as
You
hell.
hear me?
You crazy. I'm scared of that
Listen,
shit.
some shit need to be said. And all this pussyfooting around ain't gonna get no motherfucker nowhere. I could have saved my brother, and he was a cheeseburger away from clucking out, and I ain't want to tell him. Don't eat the cheeseburger. Fuck out of here. Don't eat the cheeseburger, please.
Okay. All right. But wait, let me look at the comments. Say,
I'm
ah,
driving, right? I'm in the rain.
hey,
You hear
you
me?
ready? You was
Speed,
ready.
speed.
I knew it
Because
was something.
this is my thing about this, and these weak ass people that be co-signing that weak ass shit with that bogus ass credit they got. First of all, you ain't even got A1 credit, so your shit ain't gonna be. We ain't listening to your co-signing no way. Some shit need to be said. Sometimes you ain't got the right words to make it come out right, but it need to be said. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes, um, we've been in situations where because the delivery wasn't right, people didn't hear it, but don't mean it wasn't supposed to be heard.
I mean, I agree
Some
with
people
that,
listen.
but Block,
Some
you
people, no
not
matter what you say,
dictating.
they gonna shut their motherfucking ears off anyway. You could say
Nah,
that
that's
shit nice
fine.
as possible. Listen, you eating a little too much. You might want
That's
to calm
fine.
down. I don't want to hear that shit. I'm doing just fine. No, you ain't just doing just fine. You about to have a
That you
stroke.
ain't dictated nothing, though, bro. That's what I'm saying.
Listen, it's
Misuse of
all gonna
it.
listen. It's all gonna depend on how a person feel about the person that's saying it to him. Period.
Nah,
Because
that's
I
fine.
could be regularly saying it, and it could still be dictation to a motherfucker.
Okay,
What you mean?
yeah.
That's the
No,
fact.
I'm thinking
It's
about you
depending
though,
on
nigga.
how the
Motherfuckers
person
be
feels. It come down to if the motherfucker respect you or not. It's a lot of reasons why a motherfucker listen or won't listen. You see what I mean? You got young kids that won't even listen to their parents.
nah, that's fine.
They love their parents. Their parents take care of them. They don't listen to motherfuckers. And their parents right like a motherfucker. Fuck them parents. You hear me? And then some of them scared to tell these little bad motherfuckers they out of pocket because they want to be their friend. What? Fuck his feelings.
Nah,
He ain't old enough to
that's a
have feelings.
different misuse of truth though. Nah, that's fine.
You see what I mean?
That's a different
But
misuse of truth.
listen,
Yeah.
those young adults grow up to be older adults.
Mhm.
And because they wasn't checked down here when they was adolescents, they become motherfucking big boys and all that dumbass shit.
Mhm.
You hear me? That's why we got so much shit going on right now. Because listen, these are our children, G. These are our generation's children. And they're the most fucked up generation ever.
Nah,
Listen,
yeah, this shit's something else.
they're the most brilliant generation ever and the most non-disciplined generation because we thought our parents were so hard on us. Now we want to be their friend.
Not everybody feel that way. That's what I'm saying. When you share the story, see, it's hard for me to
Now,
go
hold on, time out.
outside of it.
Not everybody feel what way?
What you mean now they want to be their friend?
If everybody want to be their friend, ain't nobody raising these kids. It ain't one or two kids out here causing mayhem. It's the generation. What part of the truth you
Oh,
seeing?
okay. No, I thought you was talking
It's the
about.
whole in every city.
I thought you was talking about the older parents, where you
I'm
said
gonna say it
we
again.
thought our
We're
generation
in
was hard on
our
us.
40s. These
Yeah,
babies out here now belong to our generation.
right.
Oh, granted, it can be some older niggas in their 50s, 60s still having babies, but you know, for the most part, these are our
Right,
children. You see
right.
what I mean? We we doing the most worstest job on the planet, G. And how you know that is by the way they carrying on. It ain't just 3 or 4. It ain't just in a certain city. It's globally. We done let social media, YouTube, motherfucking Grand Theft Auto raise our babies. You understand what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Because we're scared to give our babies the truth and stand on the truth. We'll give them a little truth until it hurt their feelings, and we don't want them mad at them. We don't want our babies mad at us. No, I already have my son and my daughter mad at me, and they be at home, get in the penitentiary, or in some motherfucker's body's graveyard. I already have my babies mad at me that they be in the penitentiary or in somebody else's grave, in somebody's fucking body graveyard, man.
So, but Block, okay, from what I'm seeing, right? You say it's our generation, and I'm not saying I disagree with that fully,
You can't
but
disagree. How you gonna
check
disagree?
it out. You know why these motherfuckers is being friends? Look at the age gap.
It's
Motherfuckers back.
kids. We know it's kids raising kids.
Nick, that's what I'm saying. Back in the day when the motherfucker got pregnant young and that strong family, Granny and them was taking care of that
It's
kid, Block.
it's kids raising kids. That's understood.
That's what
with that
I'm saying. So
that
hell yeah,
being
they don't know not to
understood,
be their friends.
with that being understood, that lets you know you really need the motherfucker stumped down because they already looking at you ain't that far from their
Yeah.
age. Women are still in kicking it range. Some women are 20. Their kids are 24 and they 39. They can still go out with their daughter. Meaning she might have had the
And
baby
do
at 14, 15, some shit. You see what
on
I
the
mean?
real. On the real.
She's still going out. This is what I'm saying. Granted, you got some people that be just they want to throw hurtful blows at people and just down talk people, degrade people. You got a lot of ruthless, bogus, bullying type of motherfuckers like that. That's a fact. But you also got motherfuckers, no matter how you tell them something, they still can't fucking take it. You see
Yeah.
what I mean? And
Yeah.
and there's no way that I can be your friend and you smoking the pipe and I tell
Doctor.
you to save your feelings, you living your best. Ain't no way. I'm gonna
Do that shit.
smack that damn pipe off your lips. Hell wrong with you, man. And I'm gonna tie your big ass up. And you gonna have to hate me, but hate me in the recovery motherfucking half. You hear me?
You can say what you want, but even in that love, like what I'm telling you, the misuse is the dictation. And I get you saying no matter what with some people, but that goes with anything we talking about. It's some people. You not know.
Once
Fuck
again,
that.
motherfuckers gonna do what they want to do with their lives. And when they
Yeah.
lives come, and listen, guess what happens? A lot of these motherfuckers that can't take it, it's the motherfuckers that's the most fucked up.
Okay. Well, that's a different
You see what I
story.
mean?
Yeah.
Because they couldn't take them. Listen, I grew up on football teams, basketball teams, and coaches this far in my face screaming, spitting all in my face and this shit. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
We need that type of mentor shit. That's what made us men. You see what I mean? That's what give you that extra man shit. Block, please stop saying the word.
Hey,
Oh
another
shit!
you hitting the point.
Hey man, listen. For real though, man,
Hey,
listen.
that's
When
our
you
up the
love,
grade Joe
when you
Clark.
truly love your people, you truly love them. I mean, really love them. Fuck all the bullshit. And if they know you truly love them, they supposed to know that it's coming from a loving place. And sometimes they still don't. Because
No.
sometimes people be so stuck in their motherfucking ways that they don't want to change. And all they want to say is, this is my life. Well, you're affecting all of our lives, fucking yours up.
Mm-hmm.
Because when a motherfucker care about you, you're affecting my life.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to see you croak, smoking a pipe.
Say what you will, brother. I just stand on the fact that even because you have given me correction several times,
But
never
what if you
the
didn't have
dictation.
what if you didn't have the respect for me that you do?
You right one ear out the other, or I think you judge.
And there you go. And you don't mean the person that was giving it to you wasn't right. You just didn't. You might didn't have that respect for him, but you know what I mean. It doesn't mean it was wrong.
So how do you, in your opinion, decipher the two?
It's the person. You decipher it. Nobody
Right.
can do that but you. Like I just told you. People probably told you some shit that you should have been cleaned your motherfucking act up. But you gonna do the fuck you want to do until further notice. You gonna continue smoking the pipe.
I'm talking.
Put the pipe down, man.
Brother Lawrence, what's how he say, my brother, you are hitting key points. I feel as you feel.
My
That's you know, shit.
brother.
You know,
You're not hitting
that's
the goddamn pipe because I'm your brother. And if I love you, I don't want to see you tear yourself down in front of me. And if I don't do everything in my power to try to stop you, whether you like me or not. So you done been through that before. We done had a conversation with a
yes,
so-and-so
sir.
person that didn't want to go to the hospital and they had to be made to go. I don't want to hear that shit. You
No,
have
nigga, say that
you
shit. That's me, nigga. Like, they know what
I'm
it
talking about
is.
you didn't just have to do that to somebody else. You
Facts.
had to put
Facts.
you had to go to whatever extremes you had to get them to the to where they needed to be because it was
Yeah.
almost checkout time.
Yeah, yeah, motherfucker might not have
You see
made
what I
it.
mean?
Yeah, yeah,
So that's when fuck what they talking about, and I got to do what's necessary to make sure I ensure my people here. Because sometimes they're not in their best mind when they're going through shit. A lot of times people go through shit and they're not in their best mind, bro. You always speak on mental health.
yeah.
That be most of your topics is dealing with mental health. And if you got mental health issues, that means you're not in your right mind.
Yeah.
So you might not know what's good for you.
I have to look at what you say, the consistency and persistence.
You see what I
You
mean?
get what I mean? Because that when I was saying at the beginning of the show, that is where my opinion was formed from. Because in most cases, those people were judged. Those people were being dictators. Not saying the message wasn't right, but you got to look at the audience. And now, granted, still going what you said. Yes, there are some people, it don't matter what you say, they not going to catch it. They not going to do it. They just going to do what they going to do. But I'm telling you, I can only speak for me with that. I was not one of those people.
And that's why I said, when you asked me, how do you know? I said, only you could decide. Listen, just because they was dictating don't mean it wasn't right.
Yeah.
And because you didn't like the way it came across or their delivery, you might have missed out on 5 or 10 years of what you could have saved yourself the headache on.
That's real.
Because you couldn't deal with how it was said to you.
You're
Because
not
they
going
didn't
to
say it.
do
They
that.
didn't say it
That's a
in a nice.
defense.
They didn't say.
No,
They
sir.
didn't tell the baby
No,
in a nice
sir.
voice.
No,
They
sir.
didn't tell the baby in a
No,
nice voice.
no, sir. No, you won't dictate. It's a defense. You won't
They didn't tell,
dictate.
how you wanted to say it to you, please?
No, you don't dictate. You say it from a motherfucking place of love. If you and this motherfucker
How
not
you
around me,
how you want
you
to say
not
it to me?
around enough. No, you're not around enough to tell me certain shit. So these people,
Well, say
when
that.
they come around,
That's what
then
I need
you
you to
don't
say.
dictate shit to
That's
me.
what I need you to
I
say.
said it came from a place of love. Like I
No,
said, we've had
no.
talk.
That part, when you say they're not around enough, what my mama say? You can't check nothing you ain't checked on.
Yeah, nah, that's yeah,
Remember what my
yeah.
OG used to say?
Shots out.
Rest in peace to my mother.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to my OG. She used to say, you can't check nothing you ain't checked on.
Nah, that's real.
So that's what you're saying. They haven't been checking on me, so you don't value their opinion. Now, if you tell me that, then I got to go with what you're saying.
Okay, well, man, that was my misuse of explaining it.
Yeah,
It's like, nah, I don't care how
you
you
just
say
gave me
it.
clarity now
Yeah,
on what you was trying to convey. You see what I mean?
yeah.
Now
You
I
coming to at the
understand,
barbecues talking this
and I
shit.
don't
You ain't,
see
you know what I'm
you.
saying?
You don't come around often. You just now they just talking some shit.
Like, who the fuck is you dictating? You need, and they telling me you need to. Like, you've said those same words, and I ain't feel like they were dictation. Granted, like, nigga, and we've had a separate span. And when it came back, it was like the same thing. Now, I'm not saying I initially agree with what the fuck you said when you said it, but I know enough to digest it.
Where the hell? Hey, Giggles and Shy Nikki, when y'all need to get up here? Because y'all ain't
Yeah,
been
is it
answering the
is
comments
Giggles
had.
said Giggles? No, she needs to
Where
say,
Giggles at? I need a woman up here because y'all had, and we got 20 more minutes left. And why y'all
say
ain't pop up?
again.
Hey, don't duck this smoke.
Wait,
Don't
hold
duck
on.
this smoke. This is a live discussion. Now y'all want
Again,
to.
there is a way about saying things without being rude or harsh, and it coming from a genuine place. That's Nay. Leisha say, when you have a spirit of discernment, when someone tells you something, you know that what they are saying, no matter how they came, if it's the truth or if it's some bullshit.
Not
If
if
you
you on
move
the
with,
crack pipe, you
here
don't.
you go.
Not if you on the pipe, you
Yo,
don't.
giggles. Go through, because I know Shot Nicky
The
might still
pastor could
be
have
out and
told you
about.
put the pipe down and you still smoking. What
Okay.
you gotta realize is some people be under the influence. Do y'all understand what under the influence means? Whether that's the pipe, the
Puppet
crack
mask.
rock, or whatever. What's going on,
Yo,
gorgeous?
Hello, Dope King.
Now I gotta calm down.
yo.
I'm gonna calm down a little bit because the queen on here. You know, I don't want to act a fool when your highness is on. You know, because
No, I heard y'all was talking y'all shit. I was like, oh,
I say you gotta bring these sisters up, man. Go ahead,
Yeah, I
Giggles.
know.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Because Flea's trying to shoot this shit up on me. I ain't going to gunpoint.
it's yin and yang.
Y'all
giggles.
was
This
talking that
man,
shit. I was like, hands up on you.
I
Y'all was
want to hear
talking
what
real
Giggles got to say
shit.
about
oh
this
yeah,
shit, man.
because you always drop some profound. And shout out to Shot Nikki. I know she's still out and
I pretty
about.
much was in agreement with y'all. Like it really is. Like if you really have to, I really can appreciate people that are truthful. I've had both in my life. People that lie and people that like are opportunists and play the wolf in sheep's clothing. I can appreciate people that are honest. Sometimes, it may hurt hearing what it is. You know what I mean? We're gonna keep it a bay. But for me, if it's coming from a genuine place, and if it's coming from a place of like I'm genuinely looking out for you, because we can tell like when it's some hate shit and when it's just on some I just want to break you down. When a motherfucker actually like, hey G, I'm really concerned about you. This is what it is. You gotta take that shit with a grain of salt, because it's not coming on some. I want you to fail. Like no, it's actually like I see greatness in you. I want you to treat yourself better because I see better in you. Now when it's that type of, you gotta take that shit. But sometimes motherfuckers be intimidated by your shine and they'll be on some hate shit and trying to break you. Now you can suck an elephant's dick with that energy. Now that's different. Okay? That's different. You're a hater, you can suck my dick. I didn't ask you for the truth. Take you know what I mean? Like, fuck is you talking about? My truth is that you ugly, your shoes busted. I mean, we can tell the truth all day. But my whole thing is it's your intent.
Let me ask
You
you
know
a
what I mean?
question,
Some people
Giggles.
like, oh, you fat. I'd be like, thanks, Sherlock Holmes. Like, was that the truth? It is the truth. But why you tell me that? You know what I'm saying?
I got
So
a
that's
question
why I
to
say
you. I
sometimes
got a
it
question
is
for you.
how you deliver shit.
Has there ever been a point in your life where somebody was genuinely coming from a wholehearted spot, and you know they was being genuine with you, with what they was trying to tell you, and you was still not accepting it?
um, I'm trying to think. Has it? I mean,
You knew it was the
sometimes
truth, but
you can
at
say,
that point in
especially
your
like with
life,
me being big, I can say that sometimes people have been a little like harsh in how they say stuff with like, oh, you need to get healthier. And sometimes that can be a sensitive subject for some people. So in that aspect, sometimes they may have been genuine with what they were saying, but sometimes they delivery sucked in such a touchy subject. So I was like, bro, fuck you. Like,
so
so
I'm
in
talking about
those ways,
anything
yeah.
else, like relationships, like you was dating a man or something, and your family was like, baby, he's not good for you, and you knew they was right,
More
and you still didn't
for
listen,
me, more
although
so
you know it was
friends.
right.
For me, I've had that experience more so with like female friends,
Okay.
not really with men. And in my mind, like my patience for dating, because my standards are higher, right?
Okay.
I'm not gonna put up with as much, and it may sound bogus, but you trying to fuck on me. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let you into my body. You're gonna be in my house. You're gonna be around my people. You getting the most precious thing I have, which is my body. I
That's
can
a
catch
fact.
an STD from you. I can get pregnant, all the other shit. So I do have more standards sometimes for niggas that's trying to fuck on me. Like that going a week without talking to me, that shit is dead. Like, but my besties can because we got time and all the other shit. But you trying to fuck me? It's a whole different standard for you. So sometimes, yeah, I have had that like, well, family would be like, oh, she ain't really got the best intentions for you. You kind of watch her, and I'll be like, no, that's my friend. Like the vibe is dope. And sometimes motherfuckers, the greatest people you can party with and a pull up body when you go clubbing with be wolf in sheep's clothing, and because they like your vibe, they be energy vampires. And then when they feel like you turn up, and I'm type of motherfucker, I like people to be comfortable around me. So that was my thing. Like I've always been the one to kind of foot the bill a little bit because if you're around me, whatever. If we out and I know one of my friends is short, I'm gonna get you a drink or whatever it is because we all out here together. That's just what it is. But they, didn't have the same type of energy for me. I learned that shit the hard way. I just smacked a couple walls going 80. Cause you gotta learn everybody ain't your motherfucking friend. People literally be like, oh, this bitch be buying, and they'll just use that. It's a whole different thing. They be opportunists. So I didn't get drugged through the mud. It is what it is. But I learned now, like when my mama telling me the truth about watch motherfuckers, I be like, oh, watch that motherfucker. Like,
You
I
got
like.
to,
elders be knowing.
got to.
I'm a little different.
Like,
I love a woman with standards. That's a complete turn on to me. So I mean, for some men, it's not because they like easy. I don't like easy.
yeah, some niggas do like low hanging fruit
They
because they
like
don't feel like
easy.
they gotta put a lot of
I
effort
don't. I
into it.
like exclusive. See what I mean? So if you make me work, I'm thinking you exclusive.
Yeah.
And how do you make something exclusive? You exclude.
Yeah.
So that's the difference with me. So when I see a woman, I was talking to the Felicia offline, and I'm gonna give you something that I don't see no more. I dated all the older women when I was growing up. Nobody in my age spectrum. I mean, 5, 10 years always older than me. I'm 15 dating 20, 25-year-olds. I'm 20 dating 30-year-olds, 35-year-olds. My whole entire life. This is how I operate. You see what I mean? My mama's thing type stuff. You know what I mean?
Full of cougars early.
Early age. And this is what I don't see with women that always attracted me to an older woman. It was a little thing called class. She had class.
Mm-hmm.
That's what turned me on. You see what I mean? How she moved and how she operated. So that's what I don't see now. I don't see class. And the sisters back in my time would tell their sister when they was out of pocket. The brothers would tell their brother when he was out of pocket.
Yeah.
He would check. Hold on, don't talk to the sister like that, bro. She ain't did nothing wrong. Hold on, sis, you broke. You got a good man at home. You might not need to be out here trying to be like a hoe. You know.
And that's why I don't have a lot of friends now.
So ain't no real truth like Fleazy talking about on this episode right here. Ain't no real truth being said. Motherfuckers are scared to tell a motherfucker the truth. And fear that they're going to lose the little friendship they got with motherfuckers they don't even need to be friends with.
Yeah.
Give me some truth around this motherfucker.
You said when a person is out of their mind, that's one thing, right?
Yeah.
So here's my thing. No. Check this out. I just gained that attraction to women with high standards. I didn't know that low key, I was a fixer. I didn't tell people the truth because I didn't want to hurt you. This is what I mean by my side of seeing how it was and how I couldn't take dictation if you wasn't there enough for me to, and even then, I digested it, don't mean I'm going to do it. I literally dated people that needed fixing. So I didn't,
Bob the Builder.
literally though, this is something I realized after the fact.
Say, let me out, y'all will fix your life.
I'm in this motherfucker with bills fucked up. Please go ahead, bro.
How draining was that for you?
Extremely. Here's the thing. After the fact, because I didn't know it was happening when it was happening.
Very draining.
I didn't know it was happening.
You steady giving to people and they steady taking away.
Some would call it idiotic, but I'm okay to talk about it because that's a part of my lesson. I'm getting red notices and making sure motherfuckers' bills is paid. Got in depth. You know why? The tears work. I'm thinking, because, like I say, my raising, man, I'm used to motherfuckers dictating to me, telling me other shit too. I ain't gonna do this, I ain't gonna do that. I won't do that to them. Listening to y'all, I was hurting motherfuckers the whole time. I just realized that on live. I was hurting motherfuckers the whole time. That wasn't helping, that was hindering.
It was.
I juggernaut motherfuckers.
What you say? What?
Fuck your feelings. Huh?
Right.
It is hard. The juggernaut.
Wait. What happened? I'm
a middle line gray area type of motherfucker. Like, give me the truth, but don't try to like stab a nigga in the chest and twist that motherfucker. You give me the truth.
That's what I'm saying, man. And Block think I'm trying to. I literally just admitted it by listening to y'all with the relationship shit. But like I say, if I felt, now I don't know about no crack pipe. I ain't fucking with no crack pipe. But I have hung with motherfuckers that tooted. That was their thing. Like, the motherfuckers did what they did. That shit don't look destructive to me, so what the fuck I'm gonna say to them?
I don't need you as a friend.
But see, you're more passionate about shit than me, man. And plus, shit don't hit you like it hit me.
You know what I'm saying? Because if you fuck with me, and you got love for me, you should want me to be here. And I'm crashing out right before your very eyes with the crack pipe.
God damn it, Alicia. Stop reminding us.
In the pipe. That motherfucker like Bobby. He said, I ain't letting it go.
You hear me? I'm pookieing around this motherfucker. He gonna be all right. No, I'm not. I'm in a chicken coop. What you mean I'm gonna be all right?
I am not finna lean. I am not finna lean on somebody that's off the pipe, man. I tried to use something that's more of a, what do they call that shit? These are for functional fucking addicts. Like I say, what is it? Listen, what you gonna do? Lie to me anyway? If you not like that, right? Because when it's like that, now I can say on live, it's like that. So I know I would take from certain people, and that's off your word. But if I'm just around you hanging out, work buddy type shit, we're friend, but not like that type of friend. Man, I don't give a fuck about you doing no motherfucking.
Well, once
Am I?
again, I said that. That's what I said. You had to
Okay,
you had
smoke
you had
away.
to you had to clarify that. Because you were just talking about people just coming and saying nobody's taking advice from people that they don't have real relationships with.
No,
They're really not going.
that's
They're
fine.
not.
Yeah,
They're not really listening to that. Sometimes you might. Somebody might breeze past you and say some shit that's profound, and you might take an ear to it. But more times than less, no. So that's
yeah.
why I say clarify what you mean. If I'm not around you and I'm saying some shit, of course not. But if I'm your homie, I'm your brother, and or your sister, or whatever, and I'm close to you, you need to be told some shit. And no matter how I say that shit, nigga, you need to be understanding what I'm saying is coming from a realistic part of my motherfucking heart, and get your shit together, smoking that crack pipe.
Peace and blessings, Blind Bondy. Thank you for that energy. We love her too. She is definitely a gem. And don't mind my crazy brother over here. He's, I'm the nice one.
Yeah, he's definitely
But
a nice one.
I'm the nice one.
Everybody's perspective is going to be different according to the type of person they are.
Fact.
I can take it hard, man. Don't come at me from the left, from the right. Give it to me down the middle, man. I ain't built all that backdoor and stuff. I don't care about if you give it to me nice or not. Just give it to me. Give it to me. Like you said, people do not want no truth. Stop lying. They really want to be lied
Yeah.
to. They really want to be pacified. I'm going to get a bunch of crack pipes and put them in a book bag, and every time motherfucker want to be pacified, I'm going to put it in their mouth. Open your mouth. I'm going to pop one in. Yeah.
The funny part about that is there is so much truth to that. And I believe he would actually
The
do
sister
that.
said everyone has their own approach. You're right. And
Mhm.
sometimes because people have been passively approaching your ass, you still smoking the crack pipe.
God damn.
If I would
After
have
this,
talked,
oh no, hold on.
Fleas have been talking to you, so you've been smoking 10 years.
Motherfuckers is high functioning crackheads out here.
Diggers would have got your ass to stop in 5, and I would have had your ass stopping the same day. You hear me? What I got to do with your ass? But Fleas is gonna let you smoke your life away, cause he don't want to hurt your feelings.
Oh shit.
Fuck them feelings, man.
Man, people take themselves out for less, brother. I have a different understanding of that.
Me too.
You people take their shit out for less.
Yeah, I got something for them too. They want to clock out? Listen, before I ain't gonna say that on your live. This ain't my pod. My show. Look, I
Nick,
don't want to feel
man,
something.
Logic Lounge brought to you by Blocklet. Man, if you don't say that
I'm like,
shit.
everybody in here over here going out.
Hey, listen,
Hey.
before you check out, let me get this insurance policy.
I said it. I
When I
told
see
him.
you ain't acting right,
You told me I can say
I,
it.
I,
Before you feel like you don't want to be here no more, let us
give me
make sure we
6
can.
months for this policy.
Let your people level up off of you.
Give me a couple months for this motherfucker to kick in all the way.
You know what I mean? Because I think it take about 9. I think it take about
hold on to the policy clip.
3 months or something. Yeah, hold on, fall back. And so then we gonna talk to you nice.
Hey, to take that motherfucker clear, you dumb motherfucker. Fuck you been on, bro. Get your Bobby Brown.
You hear me, man?
You get the fuck on down here. My homie drove past your ass on the corner, bro. You embarrassing me. What the fuck?
You hear me? Get from out here, man. Get from
That's
out
what
here.
you gotta really tell the motherfucker.
this
Fuck, bro.
Man, motherfucker gotta tell the truth, man.
I love you, but not you pop locking on the corner telling motherfuckers what you gonna sell them for $1. You got me fucked up. You get your ass in this car.
The truth don't need no support. It can stand on one leg. We all know that. The truth don't need no support. It can stand on one leg, man. But once again, we have been in a long. Nobody really wants truth. And stop lying, telling people you want the truth. You want to be lied to. Just be honest. I'll say you want to be lied to. You want a well dressed up lie. You don't want the truth. You want a well dressed up lie. You want to feel good. It's all about
Nah, the truth
your
is
feelings.
better.
Yeah.
But like I said, I'm just a middle ground type of motherfucker. You can definitely tell me, because like I tell motherfuckers, you can be honest without being cruel. There's
Yeah.
always a middle ground. Now you can go savage, and that's fine. But all I'm saying is, once you go savage, if you ignite my savage, be able to take what you dishing out.
Oh,
You know what I'm
all
saying?
day
That's
long.
all I'm saying. Like,
That's my
because
motto.
I can answer you back with that same veracity and energy, and I test that shit. Because a lot of people that talk to you saucy don't like that energy giving back.
That's
So
my
I'm
motto.
saying that's how you talk to me. Also, remember, I'm grown.
Fact.
So how you talk to me, you gonna get that energy back. So we can also be two disrespectful motherfuckers going back and forth, or you can tell me the truth without being a dick.
But
There's always
listen,
a middle ground,
sometimes
you know
you
what I'm
can
saying?
tell a
Like,
person the truth without being
middle
a
ground,
dick,
me, goddamn.
and they still don't want to hear it. Giggles. Sometimes it don't make a difference if you're a dick.
You know,
Giggles.
That's
They don't want to
but
hear
then
it.
you've
down.
done your part. You've done,
It's a
and you
thing
gave it to them with
called
an air of grace
denial.
so they
Some
can hear it.
motherfuckers is
That's all
in
you can do.
denial.
What the old folks say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink.
Yeah.
Only thing I can do is tell you what's on my heart and tell you what I feel like that you fucking up. Now, what you do with it is on you, because I don't want you to feel like I'm on no hate shit. This is some genuine
I'm gonna
love.
keep
But
telling
what
you.
you do with it is what you do with it. Because you also grown. The fuck? Like,
You ain't gonna smoke
I ain't
no
gonna beat
pipe
your
around
ass,
me.
boy. Like,
I'm sorry. You gonna put that pipe down. We gonna fight it out.
hey,
We gonna fight then.
I'm gonna put your ass in counseling. Like, I'm gonna rough you up, but I'm not gonna fight your ass every time. Have you actually fought a crackhead, nigga? That shit gonna be, that's a 3-hour
This is
fight.
what I'm
You're gonna be
saying.
fucking
We
exhausted,
ain't
and it's
talking
gonna be like,
about
nigga,
no
what's up?
crackhead.
What's up? Meanwhile, you winded tired, like, bitch, you energizer bunny. I can't fight a crackhead every time I see you, nigga. That's fighting a UFC fighter on speed every time, bro. I'm not. I love your ass, but I'm not gonna fight a motherfucker for 4 hours every time I see you. I'm fat. I'm fat. Ass. I can't do that.
Oh shit.
Nigga,
Oh,
Affleck.
oh shit. He's not that. He's saying this man block is crazy as
Let me
That
get
shit
my
sound good in
insurance
theory.
policy ready.
he
If
got.
they don't want to do right.
He said he
That
got
shit
me
sound real
looking
good in
like.
theory.
I'm saying, hey, if my friend smokes a little crack, I would
So,
support them in their
your
endeavor.
motherfucker, that Energizer Bunny type of.
I ain't say none of the damn sword. Why did I even say nose can? I say fuck
Booger sugar.
all that shit.
All that. But I'm like, how do you see like crackhead type of shit and be like, yeah, that's what I aspire to be? That's the route. We all just take the local suck your dick for $5. Like, that's your aspiration? Like,
Man.
that's crazy.
Oh
That's crazy. I used to see
shit.
motherfuckers panhandling. Like,
And that's
what
how
do I have to do
we,
to not do
and
that?
that's how you know they need to stop.
Yeah.
And I'm up under the I'm up under them, not the Martin Luther King, but Malcolm X by any means necessary.
I fucking love y'all.
That told the AK type of energy is real. Like,
I
you gotta
fucking
walk like
love
that.
y'all.
You gotta keep it on you.
All day long.
At the
Like, you gotta
end
keep
of
it
the
on you.
damn day.
But we try to resolve shit peacefully. But no, if we can't do it peacefully, it's the Malcolm X energy all day. But no, I
But
led
y'all
with the
speaking
Dr.
under
Martin
the
Luther King
theory of a
energy.
drug use. Y'all are wild hundreds. Trust.
Right.
Listen, one thing is for sure. Stop asking the wrong people. Truthfully. That's something I just
Say
realized with
it again. I can't hear
talking
you.
with y'all.
Say it again.
Say, can you hear
Yeah.
me,
Yes,
brother?
sir.
I say, stop asking the wrong people for the truth. That was a mistake I realized I made just having this conversation tonight. Is because I've definitely asked for it. I won't say the family shit I asked for. You know, the distant motherfucking cousins ain't been around, now they around, and you think you can tell me something. But I have asked those that didn't want to see me great, and as my brother said, they want to see me do good, but not
Better
better
than
than them.
She
And I
they
didn't
said
know
that.
yes,
that
sir.
at the time. You know what I mean? But I still stand and believe that there is a time for that shit. My brother is definitely more aggressive than me. That's just where I'm at.
I'm
I'm not,
a pit
listen,
bull in a skirt.
real talk. When the building gets built, you'll see me before block. We'll lose clients. He can say what he going. This man is a marketing genius. He scares people because the message. Now I know. Well, I'm telling you, when I got it, I got it. Man, I don't know what the fuck you on. Get it together, fuck. How many niggas you know put
Don't
you in the
say that
headlock
type
like I
shit.
love you, nigga? Want to see you do? You want to die, nigga? Then I kill.
No. Oh,
And it's crazy,
if
Fleazy.
you want to die, I'll
Hey,
kill you.
hey, Fleazy, and it's crazy because I'm the only one the youngsters listen to.
Nah, that's fine.
At Cook County Jail, Chicago Urban League, Safer Foundation, everywhere. Ceasefire, I'm the only one they listen to. They won't listen to their mama, uncles, their friends, aunties, nobody. I just spoke everywhere. We done put more
That's
people
real.
through forklifting classes, CDL license than most people walking around.
Nah,
So
that's
I'm talking from some real life experience, and I come from the heart of the streets, and
yeah.
everybody know it. Everybody from Chicago that's outside that's been outside, from Low End Hunters to Outgill Garden Project 47 in Drexel, from all the Ickies, everything they know I'm outside, and I always been outside. So they know I'm not joking about this. What I'm talking about. So when I say we want some change, that's what I mean.
Uh-oh.
And they don't want to hear you. You got one time with these youngsters, one time, to not be the message you bring, to not walk it like you talking. You got one time. Other than that, your ass is cooked. They don't want to listen to you. And the next time you take your garbage out, you be in the garbage.
No, that's
Real shit.
Yeah.
figuratively and
You be in the
literally.
garbage.
Yeah.
So
That's,
you see what I
But
mean?
they gonna
So
feel like
once again, I agree with everything you're saying. I might can't reach Fleazy. I might have to send Giggles because our approach is different. And we done mastered shit like that because I didn't dealt with that. I didn't dealt with my approach was a little too aggressive. So I sent Fleazy. I sent Giggles. I sent Shadnick. I sent somebody because sometimes women can talk to me and because they got this, men already. We like, huh? When a woman gets to talking this shit, you know
look,
what I mean?
he's steady on that shit. That nigga,
And
don't
we
let
gonna
that
listen and
nigga
we be
fool
like,
you.
I've
you know
broken
what
up
I
a
mean?
fight in the club between two niggas, and that's hard to
You know what
step
I mean?
between two gorillas. But I was like, I prayed on the feminine energy because I didn't want shit to escalate.
Yeah.
And I was just like, y'all, it's beautiful women all in here, and y'all just refocus yourselves. Like, y'all finna fight and go to jail over what?
Nah, they
Of what?
definitely
It's
stopped
ripping
because of
in here. Come
you.
And
on now.
that's how
Don't make no sense.
powerful the woman is, man. The woman is that powerful. The black
Like, come on,
woman
let's dance
is
over
that
here.
powerful, my brother. You hear me?
Mm.
That she is that powerful. And I was just kicking a bunch of bullshit here and there. But some people you need a different approach. Ain't no question about it. My approach is not gonna be for everybody. And can I come with a different approach? I do it all the time. Because I didn't have, please I didn't have multiple talks with him. And sometimes I had to use a little tact, you know what I mean, with my approach. And sometimes I gotta mash the gas. Because
Again,
I
never
see death
dictate.
because I see death around the corner.
Never
Yeah.
You
dictate.
know what I mean? I see death around the corner. And if I see death around the corner, I might have to mash the gas. And I ain't
Man,
asking you no more.
I
I'm telling you.
understand that.
And if you don't want to be told, sign this insurance policy.
And on that note, Giggles, any final thoughts of the show today? Hit me with the "you can't handle the truth." What's your intake on
Hey,
that as far as people with you?
just the bottom line is real niggas respect real shit. And they gonna appreciate the shit at the end of the day. Like, they gonna be able to sit back and let their ego go and reflect and be like, homie, you spend some real shit. And I'm gonna either grow from that shit or be salty and be hindering that shit. But that's gonna stop my growth. You got 24 hours in the day. Why spend it hating on a motherfucker and not listening to a motherfucker that's genuinely trying to help you out? Take that shit with a grain of salt and humble yourself. It's just that simple. Like, take the ego out of it and grow, motherfucker. Like, that's what we all on. We trying to be black millionaires. Fuck that stupid shit. Do better. That's it.
Giggles say do better.
That's real.
Block. Final thought,
Oh,
brother.
I gave you my final thoughts. Insurance policy.
mean shit.
I wouldn't be on any other team. I promise you. I promise you that. My final thought is this. I've said on so many lines because it all matches all my subjects. Stop fucking with people. Stop fucking with people. Lead. You know, I gotta use giggle shit. Lead with love, but keep all your eyes open because you got more than two. Use that shit. Learn from the mistakes. I've definitely learned from mine. And block final thought to fight.
Easy oh, say one more time.
And stay off the pipe just like that. But man, I love you all, man. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you to my panelists for coming up to the 47th episode of Logic Lounge with Fleazy Jones, brought to you by the man right here, Block Legend 7. Shouts out to Block. Shouts out to Giggles. Y'all ain't following. Well, you better be by now. Giggles is back with her
Hey,
page,
hell yeah,
everybody.
man.
Giggles is
Congratulations.
back.
Man,
that was
oh, that was deep.
I was sad as hell. I was like, yeah, that's tough. I was salty.
But they can't stop
And I
the
saw Block doing
real.
some wild shit like don't let nobody like make you fuck yourself over your page. I was like, I definitely let that nigga Wiley Coyote roll running my ass.
Big facts.
Oh damn, rest in peace. Alicia say I appreciate y'all. I needed this laugh. Before I got on here, I found out my aunt passed away from
Like,
breast
hell
cancer.
no.
Wow, man.
Love you all for that, man. We hate that C word, man. We
Rest in peace.
Yeah,
definitely
we
in our
gotta lift the
prayers,
mood
rest
for
in
me.
peace to Auntie, and definitely got our love and our vibes and our prayers, man, on everything. But as always, man, 3 from 50. I hope y'all have a beautiful Wednesday. And I'm going to end it how I always end it. I tell them living off good instinct